Tirico alongside Greg Olsen. That's the rookie Tyler Luke. He begins this one. And off we go here in Baltimore. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Let's go now.
They go with the rookie out of Ohio State, Quinshon Judkins. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Brings up second and 1 at the 35-yard line.
From the 35, here's second down and a yard. Now they'll set up to throw. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and he will score. Tim DeCamp, touchdown Cleveland. It's his third touchdown catch this year. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. Second play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
The extra point is good. And the Browns are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. In trouble, and down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Hey, middle.
Third and long for Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds.
First and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Ready, break. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Let's go. 18, 5 in. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Escaping to his left. Now he'll run.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second and a couple. Up the middle goes Judkins here. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like you might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Third down and 3. They'll throw out of the gun. This one complete right side. That'll be a gain of 20. Much of it coming after the catch as they pick up the first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. He'll drop to throw. First down throw there is incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Cowboy 80. Go. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10. He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Jim DK, touchdown Browns. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the first quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer. Because right now, they don't have one.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Justice Hill to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. Punting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3. From 29, here's second down and 7. Back to throw, Jackson. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And a big strike for good yardage there, all the way up to midfield. Jackson to his big target, Andrews, with a Baltimore first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They'll run. It's Henry. Not much there. A yard or two down to the 48. Ronnie Hickman is there on the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Here's Jackson. Now a screen set up for Henry. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Browns with the advantage. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. 3rd and 7. From the gun, Jackson. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. A big one there on 3rd down. Good for 26 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the give, here's Henry. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
2nd down, Jackson. That one knocked away in the end zone, incomplete. But a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now. Jackson now. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Looked like there was an issue with the snap. He pulled it wide to the left. No good. And they do not cut into the deficit.
Just an ugly-looking kick right from the jump, Mike. I mean, it was the snap initially. That led to a bad hold. That led to a little bit of a mistiming of the kicker's steps. And you add all that up, and that's the kick you get.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Drive starts with a run by Judkins. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? Once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
2nd and 10.
Ready? Trap 50. Nothing.
He'll look to throw. He'll get that to Quinshawn Judkins. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
So he gets on the board, first catch of his career. I can promise you he's going to hang on to that ball. Now, it wasn't the flashiest of plays, but just try to get him comfortable and try to settle him into this game.
Okay, ready?
Gonna be 3rd. They need 1.
go. Ready.
Will try and run for the first with Judkins. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Actually, a really nice play there defensively, Mike. And initially, I thought that penetration was going to bring him down in the backfield and bring up fourth down. But somehow, nice job by the back, angling his way forward. I think he's going to get this first down by about the length of the football.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll look to throw. Moving outside the pocket. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Let's go now.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Forced out left. He's going to look for the home run ball. And that'll be in and out of his hands. It's incomplete.
So this is what defenses want to do, Mike. They want to flush the quarterback to his non-dominant side. So here for this guy as a righty, they want to get him moving to his left to force these throws against his body. And it actually wasn't a bad ball. He's trying to give his guy a chance downfield, and they just can't connect.
So after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Throwing now from the gun. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he didn't give the Gunners a chance to get down there and make the play for him. It's into the end zone and a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, it's been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Baltimore after this.
Ready. Hey, Ozzie, sit up.
Jackson now on 2nd down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Ready, shot. Ready. Ready, shot.
Now Jackson. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that loved throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who were very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a 1st down.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 Bobcats. Ready.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll find his receiver. That's DK. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Ready. Hit.
They'll look to throw again. Throwing on his back foot, and it's taken in. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
19 right. Here we go. Ready.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. So the Browns going to bring out their kicker and try a field goal. No issues there. This one is good. And the Browns going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Report. Sit on. 180. Ready, shot. We changed it. Shot.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Denzel Ward. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only 1 play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
The extra point is good. And the Browns are able to extend out to a 24-0 lead. The clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Hey. 180.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the 1st half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play. Very one-sided 1st half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
Good for a Baltimore 1st down.
Hey, middle.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Play action now. Jackson. Now, deep ball for Bateman. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target, and it'll bring up second down.
180. Ready, shot.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
This one's broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
That's incomplete. Daring ball on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession. And that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on 4th down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead. But it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop. And that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
From the 46, here's second down and 9.
Come on.
They're going to put a man in motion to the right. Here's a little pop pass heading to the right. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
It's a gain of 10.
Here we go.
First down, Brown.
Back to throw. Now he'll air one out. That is caught. What a throw. Jim DK. Touchdown, Cleveland. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. The extra point is up and through. And the Browns move out even further ahead. It is now 31-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
On play action, here's Jackson. This one, batted away. It's incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. It's second down.
He's got to do a better job using his eyes, Mike, and he's just not manipulating the defense at all by looking off the defenders. And at this level of ball, if you just continue to stare down your primary read, you're going to lead the defenders right to the ball, and he's lucky this one just fell incomplete.
Hey, report.
Second and 10, Jackson to throw again. Now, deep ball for Bateman. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
10 yards to go.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
On third down, Jackson. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off.
Woo!